One of the other things about Emacs is we can add all kinds of different integrations to it. So we'll show one integration with something called JSHint. One of the issues with JavaScript is that it's really easy to mess up obvious things. In our setup script, we actually already did this. We installed JSHint. Let's take a look at how that's integrated into Emacs. So if we go back to our setting here, suppose we introduce some bugs, let's say by deleting this semicolon, and we save the script, Control-X, Control-S to save it. Now we hit Control-C, Control-U. It'll ask whether we want to save it. We hit yes. And we have just run JSHint on the buffer. And if we move over an error over here, line 33, column 11, missing semicolon, and hit Control-M, the cursor actually jumps there, and we can hit a semicolon, save it, and then rerun Control-C, Control-U, and now we don't see an error anymore. We do see some warnings. They're not errors, but they are problematic. There's implied globals on lines 34 and 35, the console variable, and Fibonacci 2 is not currently used. So if we take a look over here, we see, yep, Fibonacci 2 is defined over here, it's not used, and here's the implied, concept that console is global. In this case, with a node, it actually is, but you need to actually configure JSHint a little bit more for it to know things like that. But we'll illustrate one other thing, which is, how do we jump to line 13? What we can do is move to the other buffer with like meta I, and then hit meta G, G, and now go to line appears over here, and then say, 13, enter, and ta-da, we just jump to the line where this unused variable was present. So that's how to use JSHint.